The House Committee on the Judiciary is introducing 2 articles of impeachment charging the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, with committing high crimes and misdemeanors.
Now, for only the 4th time in U.S. history, Congress now introducing articles of impeachment against a president of the United States.
One for abuse of power and the other for obstruction of Congress.
The announcement comes about 2.5 months since that formal impeachment inquiry began. The president responding right away, going to Twitter with this tweeting witch hunt. A short time later, a statement from his press secretary came out saying the announcement of 2 baseless articles of impeachment does not hurt the president. It hurts the American people who expect their elected officials to work on their behalf to strengthen our nation. The president will address these false charges in the Senate and expects to be fully exonerated because, quote, he did nothing wrong. Now, today, our Kevin Rader has been following these developments as they've happened.
And Kevin joins us tonight at 5 o'clock with how our Indiana lawmakers are now responding. Kevin?
These are the full articles of impeachment right here. Page after page detailing the ways House Democrats claim President Trump has violated his oath of office.
The argument, why don't you just wait, amounts to this. Why don't you just let him cheat in one more election? Why not let him cheat just one more time? Why not let him have foreign help just one more time? That is what that argument amounts to.
The second article alleges obstruction of Congress by blocking documents and instructing White House staff to defy subpoenas to appear. Indiana Senator Mike Braun labeled the president's actions as inappropriate but not impeachable.
Part of President Trump's style, being an outsider, being somebody that I'm definitely glad he's trying to shake the system up, I think that style and approach maybe has worked against him in this case.
His opinion matters because Braun will be sitting as a juror in the trial that's expected to take place in the Senate. Kevin Rader, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Now, we should point out, while this is the 4th time articles of impeachment have been introduced against the president, only 2 presidents have actually been impeached. That's because President Nixon resigned before it could happen to him. House Democrats are now expected to move quickly on the issue. They want to bring those articles to the floor for a vote before the holiday break. Since Democrats control the House, they're expected to adopt those articles. Once that happens, the process moves over to the Republican-held Senate, where a trial is expected. We've been following this story all day on WTHR.com and our free news app. And you can see more in-depth analysis tonight on NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt at 6:30. That airs right after Eyewitness News at 6.